Success on the outside doesn't always feel like success on the inside. That's why this quick pulse check will help you see how your current business lines up with the business you truly want, and where some shifts might be needed. The goal is to chart the clearest path toward a business that feels both soulful and significant. I'm about to walk through the heart of your business: joy, impact, and freedom, along with 3 key areas: alignment, flow, and connection. You will spot what's fueling your momentum and what might be quietly pulling you away. As we move through each area, you will give it a rating using a traffic light system. Just color in the circle: green, yellow, or red, or write G, Y, or R, whichever feels easier. Green, G, stands for aligning well with room for enhancement. Yellow, or Y, stands for needs intentional shifts. Red, or R, stands for time for a meaningful change. Now, don't worry about remembering all these right now. I'm with you every step of the way, and you can find these ratings noted down in your workbook. As you go through each section, don't overthink it. Just answer honestly based on how your current business compares to the business you really want. If you haven't done so yet, download and open your workbook and let's dive in. Start at the heart in the middle of the page and rate how aligned your current experience of joy, impact, and freedom is with your dream business. If your business stays exactly as it is right now, does it truly fuel your joy, impact, and freedom? For each one, take a moment to reflect and write your rating: green, yellow, or red, in the circle next to it. Here's a question for each of these categories. Let's start with joy. Does your business genuinely light you up, or has it started to feel more like a slog? Give it a rating. Moving on to impact. Do you feel like your work is truly making a difference, or does it fall short of the impact you envisioned when you started? Rate it now. And over to freedom. Are you experiencing the kind of freedom you built this business for? Time, money, creative control, choosing your clients and offers? Or are there parts that now feel more restricted or out of reach? You know the rating drill by now. Take a moment to look over your ratings at the heart. Anything surprising? Any feelings coming up? Then, when you're ready, we'll move into the next layer: alignment, flow, and connection. Let's start with alignment, because if your business isn't built for the life you actually want, it's easy to end up successful on paper, but disconnected in real life. This part is about checking whether the path you're on truly aligns with your vision, values, and strength, not just what you've absorbed from coaches, courses, or trends. Remember, when you're rating each area, consider how it compares to the business you really want, not just the one you're currently running. For example, if your business is bringing in revenue or getting praise, if it doesn't feel like yours or isn't heading where you want to go, give it a yellow or red. Let's start with your long game. To help you rate this layer vision mapping, here are a few questions to check in with. Does your business truly feel like yours, or is it mostly shaped by someone else's playbook? If your business keeps growing exactly as it is, will it take you where you genuinely want to go, or somewhere you'll eventually want to leave? And when you picture your business 5 years from now, does it feel exciting and clear, or hazy and unfulfilling? Remember to rate based on how this compares to your dream business, not your current reality. Over to the next layer. Let's zoom in on how your definition of success is playing out day to day. Take a moment to reflect on these to rate the success compass layer in the alignment section. Are you building your business around what matters to you, or chasing someone else's version of success? Do your income and work hours feel grounded and sustainable, or like they're a moving target? Is your business actively supporting the lifestyle you imagined, or quietly taking over more than you planned? Rate now. And now let's check in on whether your business is really using your zone of genius, or just your ability to power through? Let's run through a few prompts to guide your rating. How much of your work energizes you, and how much drains you or dulls your spark? How much of your business reflects your unique brilliance and instincts, not just what you're capable of doing? Are you making strategic, high-impact decisions, or are you constantly caught in the weeds, reacting to what's urgent? Time to rate. Take a breath and look over your ratings for this section. Anything got clearer? Anything stirring in your gut? You can jot down any insights next to the section in your workbook, especially if something surprised you. Those clues are gold. When you're ready, let's move on to flow. Let's talk about flow, because when your offers, team, and systems are aligned, it frees up space for creativity, leadership, and ease. Just a quick reminder, as always, rate each area based on how it compares to your ideal business, not just what's working right now. And if something feels clunky, draining, or out of sync, even if it technically functions, it might be time to call it yellow or red. Let's start with your business model and offers and how they fit together under the signature model layer. Ask yourself these 3 questions. Do your offers feel magnetic and easy to talk about, or are they starting to feel outdated or hard to explain? Do your services flow naturally, guiding clients through a clear journey, or do they feel pieced together or disconnected? Are your prices a true reflection of your expertise and lifestyle goals? Are you undercharging, over-delivering, or second-guessing your value? Give your rating. Now let's check in on the support around you, whether it's a full team or just a few key people. To help you rate this layer, consider these. Does your team or support circle actually lighten your load, or are you still the bottleneck for most things? Do the people supporting you take real ownership of their roles, or do they still lean on you for most decisions? And if you stepped away for a week, would things keep running smoothly, or would the wheels start to wobble? Rate it now. And finally, let's take a look at the behind-the-scenes systems, processes, and tools that hold everything together. Use these next few questions to guide your rating. Do your systems feel clean and intuitive, or bloated, outdated, or overly complicated? Are your processes built around how you work best, or are you forcing yourself into workflows that just don't fit? And can your business run without you hovering? Or do you feel like you're micromanaging every little detail? Rating time again. Take a moment and look over your flow ratings. What's standing out? What feels heavy, messy, or maybe surprisingly good? Feel free to jot down any thoughts or insights in the margins of your workbook. Sometimes these aha moments show up later, once you've seen it all laid out. And when you're ready, let's move on to the final layer, connection. This layer is all about how you show up, connect with the right people, and create experiences that last well beyond the first yes. Because if marketing and sales don't feel natural, growth will always feel forced. If something feels like a grind or doesn't reflect your real style, give it a yellow or red. Let's start with how you're showing up and being seen by rating the authentic presence layer under the connection section. Reflect on these questions. Does your marketing feel like a true extension of who you are, or like a polished performance you have to maintain? Are you showing up consistently in a way that lights you up, or does it feel like another full-time job? And do you know what actually works, or does your marketing feel like you're throwing spaghetti at the wall? Rate now. Let's check in on your sales process and how it feels to invite clients in. Take a moment to think about these. Do sales conversations feel warm and natural, or forced or uncomfortable? Does your sales process help people self-select before they speak to you? Or are you spending energy on almost clients who don't convert? Are your ideal clients showing up ready to buy, or do you feel like you're having to convince or chase them? Yep, you guessed it. Rating time again. Finally, let's look at what happens after the sale, because lasting connection creates long-term growth. Ask yourself, does your client experience feel as thoughtfully designed and engaging as your marketing and sales? Or does the spark fade once they've paid? Are your offers designed to support deeper client journeys? Do your clients naturally refer others because of how your business made them feel? Or do you find yourself constantly chasing new leads? Give a rating for the lasting influence layer. Now, take a moment to review your connection ratings. Where do things feel strong and easy? Where could you simplify or realign? Feel free to jot down any notes or insights in your workbook next to this section. This is often where unexpected light bulb moments show up. A quick word on what's not covered here. This pulse check is focused on the emotional and strategic foundations of your business, how it's working for you, and how it supports your joy, freedom, and impact. But there are, of course, other important areas like legal structure, finances, tax, planning, and risk management that aren't directly covered here. That's because they often depend on your setup, location, stage of growth, and personal preferences. If anything in those areas feels off, jot it down in your workbook. These foundations often impact how the rest of your business feels, and they're worth revisiting when things feel out of sync. Time for the last step. Your ratings are your roadmap. Greens: enhance what's working. Yellows: make intentional shifts. Reds: these are your clearest invitations for change. Grab your workbook, reflect on what stood out, and use your notes to start shaping the business that fits you best. From there, brainstorm and commit to 3 small shifts you can make over the next 30 to 90 days. Simple, doable changes that could spark a meaningful ripple effect. And if that inner whisper is getting louder and you're craving more guidance, book a call with us to explore what working together could look like to help shape a business that not only works better, but feels better too. You can find the link below the video. Because the best version of success isn't found, it's designed.